everyone, this is Adam at Arcade Galactic Ogden, and just giving you an update. It's October 9th, I think, and so we received our shipment of Sega games in this week, and so we've moved some things around. We're going to receive a shipment from Primetime Amusements this next week. That's going to go where these the Raiden 2 and the Dragon Saber are. We're getting 4 near-ins from Bandai Namco, and they'll all fit into that alcove perfectly. So those will be moved. But to kind of show you our update with Sega, there are some games off as I haven't got enough power supply, or sorry, surge protectors and power cords yet to get everything there. But this is a close to final layout. Here, well, headlining right here in front is Luigi's Mansion Arcade by Capcom, Nintendo, and Sega. Decided to put this one right here since it's obviously going to have the most impact visually from afar. People recognize Luigi pretty well, and so you got some cool lighting in here. You got these awesome Poltergust 5000 controllers and surround sound, bench, all that stuff. I don't know if any other arcade in Utah has this game, but it's possible there is an FEC out there that does, but well, we got it up here in Ogden. Also, we have Sega's Daytona Championship USA New Season Edition. Now, I've heard a lot of people complaining about Daytona Championship USA and saying that it's just not like the original and whatnot, but I don't think a lot of people played the New Season Edition, which is not the same software that ended up online. This came afterwards and had further adjustments and calibrations and enhancements done to it. Brian here, he's been an avid Daytona USA player for a long time, and he says that it feels like he's playing the original. And so definitely suggest you give this a try again if you hadn't tried New Season Edition. Now, these cabinets, well, these we did get these used. These were converted from Sega's Showdown, which was released much earlier than Daytona Championship USA. So there are some things we got to do to improve and enhance this. I'm talking with one of the developers of this to see if we can get the shifters, because Sega here in the States said they couldn't get the shifter to work for some reason, which I guess I don't really understand why. So we're going to work on that, see if we can figure it out, maybe see if we can add a camera. Unfortunately, the people that set these up for shipping did not put the marquees in any sort of protective casing like bubble wrap or anything. They just simply threw the marquees in, and so those ended up cracked and damaged, and so I'm gonna have to get some new ones, so that's why it's naked like that. Now, another awesome Sega piece that we've added is House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn, the Super Deluxe edition of the game. I thought about putting it over there where Batman is, but when I tried it, it just felt really tight up there, up in the front, and so decided we'll put it here for now and see how that goes. Also, if it's on the other side there, it's just not, it doesn't really work. But the effects here on this are pretty sweet, and you can even push the little button to activate that, and there's a separate speaker just for that zombie there. And we discovered something while we were looking in the settings. One, we discovered that there's a dress code setting for the gameplay, low and high. Its default is low, so I haven't tried high yet to see what that changes, but that was kind of interesting. On the LEDs, you can set these specifically to work for certain times of the year. So it has like a New Year setting, Valentine's Day, spring, summer, Halloween. That's the Halloween color that right there. I think we currently have it just on auto, so it just kind of cycles through the different ones. But if it's a specific day or season, you can set that. And of course, inside this has various cool things like the air jets and the vibration in both the seat and the floor. The controllers as well have some special vibration features, and the graphics on this are pretty solid and cutting edge, I'd say, and so among the best that the arcades have to offer right now. And so I just got to add the drapes to this one, and this one will be completed. Just put Darius here. I just need to get the right power cord and surge protector. Also got our Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting and Virtua Fighter 2 there. As I said, those will find another spot, maybe in that blue alcove over there. We got our Exa Arcadia here, and Gauntlet Cosmotrons. This poll I didn't turn on yet, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 89, and then filling it out with some pinball and some classics. So obviously we still have a little more space to grow. The Nirans will pack that up a little bit more, and we're also getting a Pac-Man's 25th anniversary. But yeah, so things are coming together now. An update on our status. So yeah, I cannot be open yet, even though I'm close here, but the reason is I guess you could say the bureaucracy with the city of Ogden, and so I have to wait for the planning commission to give their A-OK on that. And problem is and this is something I wasn't told at the beginning of the business licensing process, was that once the application's received, it can take up to 30 days for that to get approved. And apart from that, and there was some other miscommunication, like I had an email that didn't get seen with the fixed application that they requested, and so by the time I went into the city hall to get it checked out and get everything paid for, it was at the end of September. So that's kind of when this 30 days started. And so yeah, unfortunately we just have to wait, but at the very least it's given us time to get this stuff put together. I mean, these games right here, it took quite a while to get everything assembled, and this one was a big nightmare because we got it on a dock, but Sega shipped it pretty much fully assembled, and we had to get a forklift, which we were able to get from Young Auto Sports, which is on the mall property here. And so huge thanks to them, and for sending their guy over to help us with that, as we were able to move it on the pallet over to the mall entrance and then use the forklift to get that off of the pallet, because there was just no way to do that with people. But House of the Dead came disassembled, and these were on pallets, but we were able to do that with a few guys. And this version here, or this model here, was actually at New Orleans at Amusement Expo 2020, which was the last amusement trade show, one of the very last trade shows in the world that was actually held, where people went there physically. And so yeah, that's where that one came from. But yeah, this is Arcade Galactic Ogden. So next update we'll have even more stuff here, and then it'll look pretty close to finished, but at least I have time to get the marquees. I guess I can show them here. And so I wasn't aware until I came across this, that this was a conversion from Sega Showdown. So this one's mostly okay. There's just a crack over there, but this one just got totally wrecked. So not very happy about that. If you work for an arcade manufacturer, put stuff like that in bubble wrap. It shouldn't be that hard or expensive. So that's my complaint for the day. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.